It's week 15 of the net.
They'll start the drive here with Pacheco. And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all. But you look at this Patriots defense.
This crew against the pass, issues at times, ranked number 24, Charles, in the NFL.
And the easy thought process is that stopping the run is the least of their problems because they're facing the #1 passing team in the NFL. But if they don't stop the run as well, then that just opens up the passing game even more. They've got to do both.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted.
He breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
Here's Pacheco to begin the drive.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Well, this defense for the Pats, they were excellent a week ago in the win over Pittsburgh.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Gabbert.
He'll get this complete to Kadarius Toney.
It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Pacheco gets it up the gut.
He had a great move, but he'll still be stopped shy of midfield. And give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football. Out of the gun, Gabbert.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. It's the first time that they've looked his way tonight, and he comes up with a 1st down on the play.
Headed straight, it's Pacheco.
And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
The Chiefs had 10-3 on the year. Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
So the completion good for just 3. And they're going to face a 3rd down.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. On 3rd down, it's Pacheco.
And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. Now Harrison Butker for the field goal try. From the right hash, it's a 41-yard attempt. Butker's kick here is good, and that will tie us at 3-3. So the scoring drive encompasses 9 plays, and the net result, 3 points.
Take your...
Now the Georgia Southern man, this is Jerick McKinnon. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. They were looking for a little spark and some breathing room. They got it right there, a gain of 14 and a 1st down.
A handoff now for Pacheco.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
A second down throw for Gabbard. And this is incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
They run it with Pacheco from the gun.
And he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. Fourth down.
But a good play is made on defense. Oftentimes, leverage is the key to everything. Defensive line not getting turned. All the other guys making sure they're in the right spot. And on that play, they were able to stop them short of a first down.
The ball comes out.
Oh, and one of the linebackers has got it.
And that's what friends are for.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco.
And some room for him there as he'll take this up to about the 15. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Off the play fake, Gabbard.
That's complete. It's Travis Kelce. And Kelce's going to have a Chiefs first. To the 24.
They'll get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
On the handoff, it's Pacheco.
And they're able to get this one across the 35.
45 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
We often give credit to the O-line. There, 2 tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, and that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
First down, Gabbard. His throw incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Flushed out right.
Open man is the tight end, Noah Gray.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
The Chiefs on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Gabbard. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Matt Judon in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
I know nowadays they give a lot of guys different things when they get to the sidelines after creating a big play, but just throw a cape on this guy because he single-handedly ended multiple drives. Interception earlier, sack on 3rd down. Really should have a better game plan installed for how to contain him because he's affecting this game in so many ways.
Pushing his way through. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Patriots Gabbard now to throw on 1st down. Catch is made by Hardman. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. A 1st down throw for Gabbard. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Here's Gabbard now.
That is caught. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. Play fake. Gabbard. This is caught. Touchdown. Marquez Valdez-Scantling as the first half is winding down. And the Chiefs have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half.
I don't think it's any state secret to know what they were saying before the start of this drive. Let's go and punch one.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave him 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Delay of game, offense.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. Gabbard. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. 22 yards there, a first down.
This is going to be a corner route to their tight end, and I'll tell you what, it's man coverage, so that makes it hard for a linebacker to stay with it. And he's able to make the catch on the right side of the field and pick up the first down.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Well, no one likes to see that drop, but I'll guarantee it's not going to stop his quarterback from going back to him anytime he has open space.
Gabbard now on second down. A dump down. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And his guys are going to take... They'll start on the ground here on first down. And some room to maneuver. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 73 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Here's Pacheco once again. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
They go play action. Gabbard. Throwing the out route here, and it's complete to Kelsey. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 21. Now a toss left for Pacheco. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Now Gabbard. That's complete to Tony. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down.
As long as you go through your proper reads and progressions, the drag route can be one of those old reliable plays because usually it's good for a good chunk of yardage as we just saw there.
And those guys like it, right? They can get the ball with a full head of steam.
Especially against man coverage, because man coverage, they're typically running away from someone and not worried about traffic coming out on the other end.
Yeah, they got 3 yards. That's enough. A conversion, and now it's 1st and goal. To throw, Gabbard. This is caught. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Pacheco is in. Touchdown, Chiefs.
We're getting set up.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Pacheco gets it again on 2nd down.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Here comes 3rd and about a foot. They'll try for the first with Pacheco. And he will have a Chiefs first down as he's able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll try to throw here. Gabbard. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. That one good for 12 yards and a Kansas City first. Straight ahead they go with McKinnon. Shrugs him off. He showed off the athletic juke, but it didn't buy him a whole lot of real estate. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Here's Pacheco.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up.
But backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
On 3rd down, Gabbard. And this is going to be intercepted.
Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And the Patriots are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. But we say it often, Charles.
And the first play of the drive goes to McKinnon. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
Now a throw here to his running back.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
Gabbard to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. He's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
It makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down.
Desperation time. Gabbard on 4th. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th.
Final minute, 1 timeout remaining. 1st and 10.
Now Gabbard.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
What a way to wrap up the week. Now a big play. It's 3rd down.
Gabbard.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. Here's Gabbard. And it's caught. And he is across and in for the score. And now they can tie the game in the final stages with the extra point.
Or they can go for two and go for the win. Yes, sir, that touchdown puts them in striking distance. And let me tell you something, forget being conservative here. Go for it, go for two.
Well, going for it on the road. Want to win it right now.
Want to win it right now, have the momentum, go ahead and get it done.
And now they're going to go for two and a possible win as this crowd rises to... difficult. And they're out of timeouts, remember, so this is going to have to be a delay.
Delay of game, offense.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
Butker now to add the extra point. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got two more to use here in the final stages. Butker on for the PAT. And we may very well be headed to overtime. So a nice drive put together there. They go 75 yards in 9 plays. This one, all we could have asked for. All tied, final minute as the kick's away here. Marcus Jones, a return man. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And Charles, obviously not much time left. I'm curious to see if there's enough for them to get into field goal range and try to win this thing.
And partner, you and I both know the safe calls to kneel and just take it into overtime. But it's also very tough to pass up a chance to win it right now as well. But remember, if you do attempt that, it's got to be a big play downfield and still leave yourself enough time to get your field goal unit out there and kick for the win.
So 4 quarters wasn't enough, and we are off to overtime. Don't change that dime. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
This taken in at the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they... They'll start on the ground here on first down. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Not a huge play, but I think they're more than happy with how it turned out. Don't be surprised to see them revisit that call because there was a lane there for more than just 5 yards. Put it in your back pocket and break it out when you need it later.
Gabbert's throw into the hands here of Hardman. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first. From the gun, they will run with McKinnon. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. It's a gain of 35.
Well, that certainly changes things here because they're in field goal range already, but a field goal, that's not what they're looking for now, not after that big play right here in overtime.
And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. We'll play only the one overtime here. If time runs out, it'll be a tie as they come up on second down. Gabbert now. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And 3rd and 8 now. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Gabbert from the gun on 3rd down. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That last pass puts him over 300 yards now in the game. More importantly, though, big first down here in OT.
And the team around him has a lot of confidence now after picking up that first down. Everyone seems a little more energized. But did I hear you before the game call in and say, this is my quarterback for your fantasy league? Because he just gave you a good stat, didn't he?
He did, and I appreciate it. And the Chiefs are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. Shaping up to be a very efficient opening drive here in overtime.
And can you feel the tension building? Because I'm feeling it. All right, I've got the sweaty palms here with each play because of the enormity of what's going on. Each play means so much in overtime, and they're handling it well as this drive continues.
They'll run here with Pacheco. And he is in for the score. And it is absolute stunned silence here as they win it on the road in overtime. So it's a win for the Chiefs here, and it was thanks in large part to the play of the man who's been doing this for a while, their veteran quarterback.
Yeah, I thought this defense just didn't have an answer for him all game long. They tried to change things up, but he was always one step ahead. And he finished with over 300 yards passing and 2 touchdown passes as well.
So for Kansas City, they remain in the hunt for a first-round bye as they move to 11-3 on the year. And they will head back
It's Week 16 of the National Football League, and all eyes are on Cooper Kupp.
They begin on the ground with Kamara. Taken down at the 42. A tough season for them to this point, and here's part of the reason why. You see, the injuries have left them shorthanded in prior weeks, and that's the case again here in this one.
Brandon, great teams can overcome injuries and keep their seasons on track, but sometimes even the great teams have injuries that are just too numerous, or they affect the wrong group of guys, the guys who actually lead their ball club, and it's just tough to get past them. This team struggling with that.
Give them 18 there, and the Saints have a first down. Throwing now is Carr. And he rifles one incomplete. The Saints coming in looking for win number 6 on the year. Yeah, they've lost 3 straight here, and it kind of goes without saying, I guess, but they could certainly use a win.
Yeah, no doubt about that. There's a difference between a losing stretch and a losing streak, and right now, they're not playing their best football, but if they were to fall here, and now you're looking at going 4 games without a win, things can start compounding themselves pretty quickly from this point forward.
Staying on the ground on first with Kamara, and he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. From the 25, here's a 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Carr. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
On third down, here's Kamara. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And this is going to be nowhere close. Needed some... Play action. Now it's Carr. They'll roll him out right. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. And not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. From the 46, here's 2nd down and 3. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down. You talk about this Rams defense. They're just below the cut line for top half of the league. 17th in the NFL against the run.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out. Being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people. Put them on the ground.
Carr's throw complete there to Johnson. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 14 yards is the pickup. First down, New Orleans. They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The all-everything defensive tackle, Aaron Donald, the one who made the play there.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
2nd down, and it's Kamara again. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Back-to-back 2-yard losses, and that sets up a tough 3rd and 14.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
The run hasn't worked the last couple of plays. Now it's 3rd and 14. Again, it's Kamara. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
Holding offense.
So defensively, they let the play stand. They'd rather have the down as it'll bring up fourth. So Carr will exit stage right, and on is Lutz for the Saints field goal. The kick by Lutz is good, and the Saints are going to take a 3-0 lead. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And he'll get what he can up the middle. 3 yards. That'll bring up second down.
Not a lot of running room there. Not a place to make a cut and kind of exit out because they had everything bottled up. Looked to me like the linemen were taking on their blocks really well and giving up no creases.
Here's Carr to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete. The Saints going to send out Blake Gillikin to punt on fourth down here. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. That's pulled in at the 32. That'll go as a 39-yard punt, give him 9 on the return, and the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. The offense. Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. And some room to roam now. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Delay of game, offense.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. They fake the handoff. Now Carr sliding out of the pocket. This is Smith with a grab. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Kamara up the middle. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Well, he certainly didn't like what he saw at all from the coverage on his primary reads, and he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to his safety valve. Give defense a credit. Coverage was in lockdown mode everywhere.
That is caught. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 17-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Into the red zone, it's Carr. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
They've been playing sound fundamental defense thus far and able to keep this offense from creating a major dent on the scoreboard.
Able to force the incompletion, but still waiting for that game-changing play. You feel like it's coming, the first sack, the first turnover.
In a sense, they're playing old-school defense right now. The new-school defense is what you said, taking the ball away.
And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Working from the gun, it's Carr. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
Here's Carr. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. Carr now on first down. Here's Johnson with a reception. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. The kick by Lutz is good, and that will do it for this. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. You know what the converse is, though? You've got to win those one-on-one blocks, and when you don't...
And the Rams got it. They bring him down. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down. 3rd and 19. Now Carr. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. 3rd and 19, no problem, as they're able to convert.
Brandon, what's even more impressive is that came against double coverage. He gashed them with that reception, even with the extra focus that he drew from the defense.
The busy night continues for Kamara. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Well, I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
And Kamara's going to have a Saints first down as he'll take this down to the 44-yard line. On play action, it's Carr. That one complete down the field to Smith. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Now a play fake, Carr. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
The 2nd down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete.
They haven't been able to stop them so far this series, but getting a nice little stand from their defense now.
Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Carr can beat you in a lot of ways. The scramble there, a perfect example as he gets the first. Shotgun now for Carr. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Not the 1st and goal play they drew up. Multiple defenders in to bring him down to the ground. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Both these teams, no doubt, making their final halftime adjustments as we speak. And for the call of the 2nd half,
score
we get it back out to Brandon Gunn
number 4.
and Charles Davis.
Two of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And he's going to bull his way down to about the 1-yard line. A nice run there, 8 yards, moves him much closer to the goal line now for third down. So now things get interesting on 3rd and goal from the 1.
This almost becomes a Darwinian call, doesn't it? Almost survival of the fittest here. I know we can go all cliche. I'll go ahead and do it. Who wants it more here? Who has a better leverage at the line of scrimmage? Let's go and see what happens.
Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
But defensively, that's a nice stop there on 3rd down here in the 4th quarter. Now, offensively, kicking the field goal, taking the lead, right?
It certainly appears that way, doesn't it? Especially since you got stopped on the previous play. But if you got some...
And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Jamal Williams, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Saints have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead.
And this is a time of game where offensive lines can really dictate a team's fortunes. It's been a...
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. 99 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys.
And he will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on 1st down to set him back on 2nd. Throwing on 2nd and long. Carr.
There's Chris Olave.
A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. The offense on 3rd down tonight, 5 out of 9 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Now Carr. Flush to his right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the 1st. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Now Carr.
They'll get this out to Kamara.
And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
Every now and then, you have some volleyball training actually comes into play as a defender. When a ball's tipped in the air, nice play by the defense, got a hand on it. But when it's in the air, it's up for grabs. And too many times in this league, we've seen great plays happen for an offense as a result of a ball tipped in the air. So what you really want to do is be that guy who comes off the back line and spikes it, knocks it to the ground. Don't let him have that opportunity.
The kick by Lutz is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
Charles, even as long field goals become more and more common, this is still very rare. Well, CD, for the losing side, they had opportunities in this one, but big plays just didn't go their way, especially late, and they have to suffer the L here.
It certainly felt like that takeaway, once it happened, it knocked the wind out of their sails, and they just couldn't get their equilibrium back.
It's Week 16 of the National Football League, and all eyes are on Jamar Chase. He's on the doorstep of another milestone in a great season, approaching 1,200 yards. It's the Bengals and the Steelers, and it's all up next on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the world's steel capital in the city of bridges, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and Acrisure Stadium. Today, we've got a good one on tap in the AFC North, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin here on this December Saturday, Week 16. What a weekend of football we have in store. 4 days worth of games. Had the Thursday nighter, 2 here on Saturday, a slate of 10 games tomorrow as you're wrapping those last-minute presents, and then 3 more Monday on Christmas Day.
So quick question for you, partner. Is it possible that I can count this as a gift to all my friends, right? Rather than having to wrap up something else, I present you NFL football and a lot of it.
Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football. They will throw on first down with Burrow. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Tyler Boyd, the intended receiver. And now it's second down. You look at this Steeler defense, and they find themselves just outside the top 10 in the league against the pass, currently bringing up the number 11 spot.
And while teams don't like to talk about it, they're pretty proud of their rankings. But this ranking is going to be put to the test today because they're going up against a top 5 passing offense in this one.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal first down. They'll run out of the gun with Evans. Unable to corral him. He fights through. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. And that led to a really nice game.
Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Got a man open. It's Chase. And the Bengals are going to have a first and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. Pretty solid opening drive here, Charles. They've worked in the run game, the pass game, just steadily getting yards, and now they've got it inside the red zone here with an opportunity.
And the only thing they don't have so far is points. But the way that they're moving the ball now, that shouldn't take much longer. And they've established a great balance so far. Running, passing, doing what they want on offense.
It's second and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. Burrow now off the bootleg. That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Here we go.
So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line.
Stop.
Burrow on play action. And that one caught downfield by Boyd. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
The Bengals had 8-6 now on the year. They were losers their last time out. Trying to get back in the win column, but obviously not an easy task here in a hostile environment.
Yeah, always tough to win away from home. But sometimes what you do is you use these types of games as bonding experiences and carry that into the contest.
In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Burrow looking to pass.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
11
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. That's going to be caught. Touchdown, Bengals. So back to live action. Let's see what this offense can do here on this play.
And they'll begin on the ground here with Evans.
Evans, fast footwork. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
They'll stay on the ground. Evans again.
And they're able to bring him down at the 20. 7 yards there and a first down. They go play action with Burrow. This is caught. It's Boyd. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That one goes for 24 yards.
Here we go, here we go. Hey, we gotta go score.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow.
That's taken in by Higgins.
And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
But now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Here we go.
2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
11, Thomas.
On 3rd down, here's Evans.
And he's going to be taken down at the 39, clearly short of the first by a few yards. Call it a gain of 5. 4th down now. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one, as it's good from 56 yards out. And that will extend their lead even further. So drive about to get going. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. From the gun, it's a run by Evans. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 12 yards that time and a Cincinnati first down.
Here we go.
Burrow will throw. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick.
Here we go.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He'll flip this out to Evans. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one covers 29 yards, first down. So we have reached halftime here, and it's the visiting Bengals out in front. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with... All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. And the half will begin with a touchback. The Bengal offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3. We have...
11 MT.
Third quarter starts with a run by Chris Evans. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. They'll go again here with Evans. And he can muster only a couple here to the 24. Now it looks like we're going to get a stoppage here. An injured Steeler on that last play. We're always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. Now the terrible towels in full force now as the Steelers get set to defend this 3rd and long. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
Delay of game, offense.
And they'll accept that penalty.
Still first down.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Open man is Higgins. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete. Well, partner, I have to say they called him in the right defense there. Nickel set. Fifth defensive back on the field, and they love to run against that because now you typically get a bigger blocker on a smaller defender.
Yeah, because those DBs like you, they want the interception. They're not as worried about the running play, right?
Not at all. And I still remember being in school, and one of my offensive line teammates used to say, boy, I'd love to come downfield and hit you little people.
Good run there.
11 MT, hey.
On second down, a run with Evans.
This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on third down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Powering his way forward, and he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown.
Chris Evans is...
It'll be a 1st and 10 coming up as this offense takes over possession of the football in the 3rd quarter.
Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. And he'll find Chase on the right side complete.
And that's good for a gain of 6, and that'll make it 2nd down.
11 Thomas.
Out of the gun, a give to Evans.
And down he'll go at the 25.
4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
And this is beginning to border on dominance. Another strong run that picks up a 1st down. You've got to wonder if the defense coordinator is wondering, do I even go to goal line defense in any situation now to try and slow down this running game?
They'll go right back to Evans here on 1st down.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
On 2nd down, Evans looking for space.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Gun. Shot.
Now it's Burrow.
Short throw to Smith. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches as we just saw him do there because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that.
It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
Jamar Chase,
his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And
the Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. 130 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. On 1st and 10, it's Evans.
And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Ready?
Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. Again, a run with Evans.
And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line.
That one, a 1st down pickup of 8. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Higgins goes in motion right. He's going to get it on the jet sweep. And some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal first down.
I think the reason that this play is so successful is not just the blocking at the point of attack, but how about the speed at which he takes the handoff? He's in motion already, so he's not coming from a flat start like a running back often is. He's at a full run by the time he gets the football.
They'll run on first down with Evans. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21. Good gain there on first down. It keeps him in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in. Well, this was a really nice display, Charles, of complimentary.